Hello, hello, and welcome to the Ash Christine Designs YouTube channel where I host my knitting podcast as well as some vlogs and some other fun videos. My name is Ash. I'm a knitwear designer residing in the southern end of the East Coast here in the United States. If this is your first time checking out the channel, hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I am so glad that you are also here. You can find me on Instagram as Ash Christine Designs and on Ravelry as Ash Christine. All links to where you can find me on social media, including those two links, will be in the description box below this video. Also in the description box below this video are going to be links to all of the projects that I talk about, all of the project pages on Ravelry. So if you had any questions, you wanted to, double check a material that I mentioned I used, that's where you can go and find all of that information. But yes, hello and welcome to episode 24 of the podcast. Today is Saturday, November 18th. It's just gone about 2 o'clock or so. I pushed out my recording time a little bit to see if I could get the sunlight over here in this direction. If you missed last week's episode or last episode, I did talk about my filming location changing because it is full-on Christmas time here, and my Christmas tree is currently in the place where I would normally record. So yeah, location has changed, but I'm trying out a few different time slots to see when the best time to record is when I do have that natural light. So far it looks good on the screen here. We'll see once I put it through edits what it looks like. But I have hope that it looks good. Anyway, that's enough chatter. Let's get on to works in progress. It's just works in progress today. I have not finished any of my projects that I wanted to finish that I talked about last episode, which kind of sucks. But I do have a bunch of new cast-ons to show you, so I was in that kind of mood. Up first is my Snow Place Like Home beanie, and while this looks sort of finished, the knitting portion is done. I still have to go through and put all of the faces and scarves and buttons onto each of these little snowmen. So yeah, this is almost finished. I could technically call it a half-finished object. But yeah, I still have to do all of the duplicate stitching, and I have to put a pom-pom on this beanie, and then this one will be done. I am working through all of my Christmas beanies again, mainly to update with new photos, but I don't have the original samples. So I'm re-knitting samples, or I'm knitting new samples. And yeah, I'm updating the patterns to include children's sizes, which is a request that has been long time coming. For years, I've had so many people ask me if I was going to include children's sizes, and that was always the plan, but now I'm actually doing it. So this pattern is already available as an adult beanie, but the children's sizes are not included yet. So if you wanted to go ahead and grab your copy of this, you can do that. But children's sizes are coming in an update. So if you purchase it on Ravelry, you'll get the update for free. So the pattern is the Snow Place Like Home beanie, which again is by me. The yarn I'm using here, the main color is Caron Simply Soft in the gray heather. And I'm using the same brand in their black and their white color. And then the red and the green color are Autumn Red and Dark Sage. So all Caron Simply Soft yarns used in this beanie. But yeah, I love it. I think it's super, super fun, and I can't wait to include the children's sizes when the pattern's updated. I'm aiming for around Thanksgiving week, possibly the weekend of Thanksgiving, but we'll see. We'll see. It's close. It just needs final duplicate stitching done and photos, and then the pattern's basically done because I've already rewritten it to include children's sizes. So yeah, this is coming soon. My next work in progress is still on the needles, and that is my Oh Ginger Snap beanie, which is another Christmas beanie that I'm knitting up a new sample of. It's these cute little gingerbread men. Right now I've just got the feet done, and I'm working my way up the body of each little gingerbread man. This is also a pattern I'm updating to include children's sizes. I don't know if it'll be updated the same weekend that I update the Snow Place Like Home beanie, just because I still have to finish knitting this one and take the photos and finish finalizing the pattern. So I don't know that this will be updated at the same time, but relatively soon. Before Christmas, this update's coming. But yeah, this uses very similar yarn. It uses Caron Simply Soft Tweeds in the off-white colorway, which is the main color, and then it uses Caron Simply Soft in the autumn red. And then this gingerbread cookie color, which I think is perfection, is Lion Brand Skein Tones in the truffle colorway. yeah, I think this is a really, really fun beanie. Um, just got to power through the body of it and then knit the decreases and take final photos, and this will be done. And I'm very, very excited to get this one out too, because I've had so many people ask about this one for children's sizes. Oh, I forgot to say, for both of those two beanies, I am using US size 7 or 4.5 millimeter needles. And about using the millimeters, whenever I say the millimeters, I'm talking about the British standard millimeters. I spoke to a tester who's in Canada, and she was explaining to me that millimeters are different in Canada, like the needle sizes, millimeters are different in Canada than they are in British standard terms. So that was very interesting for me to know. I had never heard that before in my life. So whenever I'm talking about the millimeters of needles, I'm usually using the British standard measuring unit. My next work in progress is another beanie. This is the Deck the Halls beanie. It's literally just got the ribbing and the first like 2 or 3 rows done of the body. I have not even started the color work on this one yet. This is using Caron Simply Soft in the Caron Simply Soft Tweeds in the Off-White colorway. And like I said, I haven't even started the color work on this one yet. But it will be using Caron Simply Soft Autumn Red, Dark Sage, and Chocolate to create little trees and a little border around the beanie that says ho ho ho. This pattern is also still available. I mean, already available. I'm updating it to include children's sizes, just like the other two. And yeah, this one is definitely not going to be updated at the same time the snowman beanie is, because this one, I haven't even started the color work on this one. Who knows? Maybe I'll surprise myself and whip through all this color work in the next couple of days. I doubt it, but we'll see. This is also using US 7 4.5 millimeter needles. And yeah, there's not much more to say about this one. It's literally just ribbing and a few rows of stockinette before I start the color work. My next work in progress is my gigantic crocheted snowman. I'm still working my way through the body. I think I'm going to run out of yarn, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to make a plan to grab some more when I'm out next time. It's huge. I'm about probably halfway through the body. Might go a little bit tall on this one. I showed the head in last episode. It's huge. I can't wait. I got the eyes in a few days ago. The safety eyes. I special ordered a larger size because the sizes that I had were a little too small. So the eyes came in. I may go ahead and do the face while I wait for more yarn for this, because I think I know when I'm going to run into town and grab more, but we'll see. Yeah, not much more to say about this one. I'll give you some details about it. It is, let me move my notes. I've got my notes propped up on my desk over here off to the side, and the page was flipped to the wrong page. So now I can actually read my notes. The pattern, there's no pattern for this. I'm making it up as I go. I started with, I think, 8 stitches in a round, and then I just increased until I liked the width, and then I just went straight up with single crochet. So there's not much to say about that. The yarn I'm using is Bernat Pipsqueak in the Whitey White colorway. This is what that label looks like. And it's one of those fluffy, like, I don't know what, I want to say blue clay, but I don't think that's what this is called. I don't know what kind of yarn this is. Fluffy yarn is what I call it. But yeah, this is Bernat Pipsqueak in the Whitey White colorway, and I'm holding it double-stranded with Big Twist Value in the white colorway, which is just a Joann's brand that is like an Aran weight. Yeah, holding these two together to give this yarn a little bit of strength and give this yarn a little bit of fluff. So it looks good. It's turning out well. You can't really tell that it's held double at all. Like, not even when you really look at the stitches, like they just look fluffy, which is great. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, and the hook size I'm using for this is USK or 6.5 millimeter. And it's working out really, really well. I'm super happy with it. I've not touched it in the last couple of days because I've been busy in full on beanie mode. And, but yeah, I'm really, really excited to get this one finished and get it ready to go, basically. Yeah, I'm ready to decorate with this snowman. I'm ready. I'm going to knit him a little beanie and a little, like, Fair Isle type scarf. It's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun. So yeah, I'm really excited with the progress that I've made on this one so far. Oh, I did restart it from last episode. I remember I showed it and I was concerned about the rippling that was going on the bottom. And as you can see, there's no more. I mean, it's still, you can see like the spiral where I increased, but it's sitting flat. Like, I don't know how to show that because I don't know how to show it but it does, it sits flat. Yeah, I was concerned about that last week or last episode, and I decided I'm too concerned that it's not going to flatten out. So I just ripped back, started all over, and then I made sure to carefully watch my increases, because I think what happened is that I increased too quickly on a few rounds and just kind of messed it all up. So yeah, I did want to say that I did restart. So all of this is brand new progress from the last time that I showed it. So I am happy with the progress that I've made on it so far. The last work in progress I want to talk about today is my Pinwheel scrap blanket. Just give you a quick update on that. This is where I'm at on the current square. I am trying to count while looking at the screen. I am 5 colors in and going strong. Every time I talk about this project, every time I say, I'm just going to focus solely on this project once I finish Project X, Project Y, Project Z. And it never ends up happening, because as soon as I'm just focusing on this, I cast on all the things. And I don't know why, because I love this pattern. I love this project. It's awesome. And I really, really want to get it done by the end of the year, but I keep putting it off. So I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is it's going to get close to the end of the year. I'm going to rush myself to finish it, hating the entire thing the whole time. And that's just going to be the way that it goes. And I just have to deal with that, because it's a situation I'm creating. And then later on in the year, I'm going to tell you guys, I just ran out of time, except you all know exactly what I'm doing because I've done this before. So yeah, so that's just an update on this. I would like to focus more on it over the Thanksgiving break. We'll see. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say about this project. Still super, super love it. Just have not been focusing on it. And that's it for this episode. Not a whole lot of things to talk about. I know I knit an entire beanie between this time and last time, and then cast on for 2 more. But it really feels like I haven't made that much progress. I think every episode where I don't have a finished object feels like I haven't made any progress, even though realistically I have. I've made a ton of progress on things. It's just that I'm not monogamous right now. I don't think I've ever been monogamous with my knitting. Maybe when I first started, but since I learned the joys of having multiple projects, I quit being monogamous. So yeah, I think it feels like I haven't made a whole lot of progress, when in reality, I actually have. So I'm gonna tell myself that next episode, when I have like 1 finished object. Hopefully I'll have 3 finished objects, because I'd love to finish the holiday beanies and go ahead and get those patterns updated and everything. So yeah, hopefully next episode I will have some finished objects to talk about, as well as some more works in progress, and fingers crossed I can focus a little bit more on the Pinwheel scrap blanket. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for checking out the podcast. If this is your first time checking out the channel, again, hello and welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave, so you get notified when I upload new podcast episodes, as well as new vlogs. Next week, I should have a vlog coming out detailing some things I didn't think I was going to talk about, but it's coming. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I will see you next episode. I'll see you, it'll be December time, next episode, I think. And yeah, we should be in full-on Christmas mode next episode. So I will see you then. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Happy knitting. Take care. Bye.